Alright, figured I'd just show you this real quick. It's Tuesday, July 28th. Check it out. My bananas that have been in the back room, these are starting to get, they're starting to get ripened, man. They're about ready. And as you can see, the yellowing starting to happen here. So all of these are going to start ripening up. We're going to have some bananas to taste test off those big banana plants. Alright, good morning guys. Welcome to Rivera's Urban Homestead. It's August 1st. It is Saturday. It's about 86 degrees right now and not even 10 o'clock yet. So it's going to be a warm one. Anyway, today we are going to be working on transforming the chickens area a little bit. This fence that's in front of the coop here, I'm going to take this off. I'm going to start... Well, that's a big old crow over there. Anyway, I'm going to start the fence over here at the end of this fence. It's going to come this way and out. All that'll be open. So we're going to open all that up for us to kind of use. I want to put the feed box on the side of the coop, and we're just going to get this backyard cleaned up a little bit more today. I have an area over here. Let me show you. Hello, girls. Anyway, that area right there is just basically a lot of broken cinder blocks and then weeds growing through it. So I want to get that all cleaned up. I want to clean up back through there and just kind of get it all looking nice and open like this spot. So yeah, this fence is coming off, or this gate is coming off. This fencing is coming off just to the end of there. We're going to put the gate right there, so we'll open it that way. Which means we got to make an access point for the chickens in their run over here. So I'm going to cut out some of the chain link fence and make a little chicken door, so when they come out of the coop, they can go out the little trap door and then out into their area that's fenced in. Alright, some other things we're going to go over today is an update on the chicken feeders that we made with the bucket and the block and the eye bolt going through it, and they tap it and it falls. We're going to do an update on those, show you how they're going. Also, we're going to go around the side of the house and check out how our first week of the Rubbermaid compost system is going. So we'll check that out as well. And maybe a few other things along the way. Oh yeah, I already see one other thing I'm going to show you out back. So anyway, let's get started on getting this fence squared away.
The chicken.
Can I help you? What you doing on my windowsill? Let me get you down before you get hurt, silly bird. So what we're going to do is set up this gate right here. I got to put one of those green posts right here. We'll mount the gate. We'll get this fence off, and then we got to make the access for them to get into the pen. A lot of people ask me, what's all that string for? And I just say, well, it comes on the bales of straw I get, and you never know when you can use some string. And actually, that's what I'm going to use to keep this gate up. I'm just going to tie it up there and call it good, guys. And just like that, we got baling twine hinges. Beautiful, look. Boy, I also found this big old piece of rebar. I'm going to put it in the holes on this. Oh yeah, hammer that in, that'll be good. I love repurposing stuff around the homestead. I was trying to hammer that piece of rebar in and I forgot that I have pavers down here. They're just under the dirt so you can't see them, but I have pavers all around the outside of this fencing so that no animals dig in. So I'm just going to try and shift that one out a little bit so I can get that rebar in the ground. I'm not sure yet, guys, but what do you think? Are we getting our first egg from one of the babies? She's definitely nesting. We might be getting our first egg from the baby. I said around August. Boy, she wasn't lying. August 1st. We'll see. We'll leave her alone. It's okay. It's your first one. I'm sure it doesn't feel very comfortable, but you'll get used to it. Okay, so right here is where I'm thinking of making an access door so they can get in to the inner coop and out here to the field. And that'll be a nice little walkthrough. Okay, I think this should be a big enough area for a door for the chickens. Okay, so I cut these first links off, and now with these pieces that are left, I can wire these right to the pole just to keep those nice and tight. So then going across here, so I'm going to cut that, I'm going to cut that, and that one, and that one. Okay, so that was easier than I thought. I do have some loose ends here that I'm going to just twist around so they don't come undone. Twist it back onto itself because I don't want this chain unraveling. So that's going to be their entranceway in and out. Chicken egg update, look. Everyone's in here for encouragement. Y'all watching to see what happens? Yeah. She's about to lay an egg, huh? You helping her out, Summer? That's awesome. Now the girls need to figure out the door. Hi, come on. Yeah, good job. Good job, Blue. That was easy enough, huh? Let me go help Summer out a little bit. Okay, the red sex link is the winner. The first egg out of the new babies. Good job. Good job. Wow, that's a good size one too. That's a big one. Not bad for the first time, baby girls. Good job. Okay, so being I'm going to take this piece of the fence down, I need to move all of my baling twine over to this side that's going to stay. So I guess I'll do that now. Okay, so the baling twine is moved. Now let's cut off this piece of fence that we're not using anymore. So as you can see, I've just been adding to my pile of vines. I pulled all these out over by my other big tree, and I found all the logs that I had the tree people save for me. Check it out. I kind of forgot those were all there, so I'm going to take them and put them there on that plastic pallet. And I'm sure the girls will love to see what's under the logs, usually bugs and such. Alright, got all the wood moved. Now I'm just messing with vines there and all that stuff there. I'm going to start pulling out, so I'll be back when you can see right through there. Alright, getting all the weeds out of here, all them vines. Look, now you can see my pile of cinder blocks. For right now, I'm just going to pile them up on the side of the house over here. I put a big old piece of plywood down on the ground. That'll help kill the weeds, first of all. But also I'm just going to throw these on top of there for now, and then I got to dispose of them. Alright, now the chickens will just dig around, eat whatever bugs were under all that stuff. They love it. Look at that, guys. Nice and clean. We're getting there. Tell you what, my vine pile just grew back to the original size. Oh boy, That's a lot of pulling. My hands are a wee bit dirty, and I didn't really get cut up though too bad. Man. Oh. That's a lot of weed pulling, that's a lot of bending over, that's a lot of picking up stuff, but it's 1:30. I haven't had one yet. Molly's already enjoying that ground. It's all nice and cool over there. That's where we took the fence down. Now we have more access over to there. And look at this way. Look at how clean it's looking. Whoa, no more big viney pile of cinder blocks. Now everything could just kind of start growing in. It's very nice. Oh, it's looking so much better. I'm actually getting a yard back. It's just gonna give me a little more room for when I redo my fire pit, because this is all coming out. I want to do like a nice fire ring possibly over there, but I just wanted some more room. And now this will fill in with whatever wild vegetation that grows here, like you see here. None of this is obviously lawn, it's just Florida lawn is what I call it. And for me in the morning before I go to work, it's just going to be a lot easier. I can walk straight out here, go in the feed thing, put their feed in there and leave, versus opening this gate, going around the back and all this good stuff. It's just a smoother transition in my morning chores, so that's always a good thing. If this orange tree, now that I fertilized this orange tree, it's actually starting to grow. It's got some new growth on it, so I'm gonna really start trying to pay attention to it more and hopefully get it bigger to where we can get some oranges off of it, because I want an orange tree. If that one doesn't work, we're gonna go buy a regular orange tree and probably plant it right here, and it can grow right here and we can have an orange tree. I missed the one that used to be here. Eventually, guys, you see where that ladder is off to the side there? This whole section, from that ladder, that whole section to where that stump is, I want to put a big deck out here, nice big sun deck, because I have the sidewalk here, so I can transition off the sidewalk into a big old deck. And someone told me that I should make a bridge over these branches of the tree down here, so I can walk right over them over into the back area. So that's a good idea. Me and Christine have actually thought about making a bridge over this for many years, so maybe that'll be another cool project to do. But anyway, backyard work is done for the day. I am good with it. I ain't doing no more of it. So let's move on to, let's go check out the compost bin and see how it's doing after 1 week. Okay, let's see how we're looking. We got to turn it today anyway. Wow. Remember how full that was? It was pretty much filled up to the top with vegetation and leaves and stuff, and now look at it. It dropped down dramatically. Let's turn it and see how it's looking. Well, I tell you what, that is warm. It's cooking nicely. Let's see how nice it's cooking. I have my compost thermometer. Right at about 100 degrees. So it is cooking good. It's doing good in there. So I'll just keep adding food scraps to it. Next weekend when we mow, we'll add more grass to it. And then I'll probably add more leaves. So we'll just build it up. Let's see how this one's doing. That is some beautiful looking compost, guys. Can't wait to get it in the garden. Check that out. We're gonna get 2 flowers, it looks like, on this dragon fruit cactus. There was one growing right there, but it looks like it's turning yellow, so it might be done. But these 2 are looking good. I don't think we'll get any fruit, but the flowers look awesome. And as you can see, possibly the ants love them. Look at the ants. Maybe the ants will pollinate for us. Okay guys, so let's go over my DIY bird feeder. It had the block on there. Remember, they tapped it. The grain came out of the hole. Well, I took them down. Hey, I tried, and it did work out pretty good, but here's the but. Blue, my blue sex link, she liked to continually eat from the hole itself. So all day long she was messing with this thing, and it was just draining the grain all onto the ground. And the rats started to learn how to use it, and they were there messing with it. One of them actually came out somehow. I don't know how they got it out, but and all the grain just poured out onto the ground. So the bucket system, it's a neat concept, but it just didn't work for me. They went through the grain way too fast. The rats learned how to use it pretty quick. So those are out. It was a fun project. Maybe it'll work for you guys in your area, but not for me right now. For right now, I'm back to just using a regular feeder under this awning so the rain doesn't get to it. And then I put it away every night in the feed box. That way there is no feed left out. Is that dirt nice and cool on your belly? Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, nice and cool. Just enjoying the view from the new cleaned up backyard, man. Boy, looking good. Hopefully some future garden stuff going on back here. Maybe like some bushes, like blackberry bushes or blueberries or maybe grapes. Ooh, maybe do a grapevine. What do you guys think? I'm thinking like fruit, orange tree for sure. If that one doesn't work, I want to do another orange tree, but orange trees, maybe grapes, maybe fruit. That's what we should maybe think about doing in this section over here, is some different kinds of some fruit production. That's a good idea. I'll start figuring it out. Getting some rape ones. They're very sweet. Definitely taste. Look, nice. You got to eat them quick though, because then they start turning black. But yes, the bananas did ripen up nicely in this darker, cool area. All right, good morning, guys. It's Sunday, August 2nd. I opened the little girls' cage and let them mingle with the big girls this morning. And they've been in here for a couple of hours now together. Let's take a look, see how they're doing. Hi. So how's it going in here? How are y'all doing? There's one of them. Look, they tuck themselves back in here and hide. It's actually a really good hiding spot. What y'all doing back there? Summer is the one being the more aggressive of all of the three. So I'm kind of surprised at that because she didn't even really acknowledge them ever, but she chased them around a little bit. Nothing too bad. What are you doing over there? You just chilling? They were out a little bit ago. Maybe if I go sit down over here, they'll come out. Oh, guys, and the egg that the red sex link laid yesterday, the first egg out of the girls, it was a double yolk when I cracked it open this morning. That's why it was so long looking. It was a double yolk, so that was pretty cool. What's up? You getting your picture taken? Oh, you're all fluffing up. Look at you. So pretty. You want to come out? Come on. How are you doing, pretties? How's everyone doing? She's kind of fearless. When I was giving them all little pieces of bread earlier, she was right there in the mix with the big girls, getting pecked and grabbing bread. Ah, uh-oh. Run around. You're okay. You're okay. Then they go tuck away in this little side. I put a cinder block there so they can go through the holes. And as far as the tropical storm goes, we are out of the cone on that. We are supposed to get some rain about 2 o'clock today, but that's about it. So anyway, that's a wrap, guys. That's my weekend. I'm going to relax today. Anthony's coming over for a little bit, and we're going to chill. So have a good rest of the day, and we will see you next weekend. So I just peeked into the coop when I was leaving. Look at here, another egg. This is from a different one. This might be summer. We got another egg. All right, so 2 girls are laying now.